Brains, speed, and teamwork will decide it. Spring Grove takes on Shippensburg right now on WGAL8 Brainbusters.
From Studio B, this is WGAL8 Brainbusters, celebrating 25 years. Now, here's your host, Rich Rosen.
Well, hi, everyone. I hope you are enjoying watching Brainbusters, our 25th season. Isn't it great to know that there are so many bright young people right here in our local schools? Well, this week, it's Spring Grove versus Shippensburg. Always a pleasure to welcome Spring Grove, and we are so pleased to see Shippensburg back on Brainbusters after several years' absence from our roster. But before we dive into our match, let's take a moment to meet our teams. So first, it's a pleasure to welcome the Spring Grove Area High School Brainbusters team, Nicole Harlicker. She is a learning support teacher and, of course, the coach of the team. Next, we have Darren. He is a senior. Next to Darren is one of the alternates, Chase. He is a senior. Our captain is Jordan, also a senior. Next to Jordan is Gage, also a senior, the second of the alternates. And finally, we have Ada, and she is a senior. And welcome to the Spring Grove Area High School Brainbusters team. And now it gives me great pleasure to welcome, as I said, years of absence, the Shippensburg Area High School team. First, we'd like to say hello to Becca. She's the first alternate. She is a junior. Our first player is Eugene. He is a sophomore. Next to Eugene is Tristan. He is a freshman, the second of the alternates. Our captain is Carlisle. He is a junior. Next to Carlisle, we have Luke. He is a freshman, the third of the alternates. And finally, the third player is Selena, and she is a senior. And next to Selena is Petra Reuter. She's the academic competition advisor for Shippensburg Area High School. And welcome to the Shippensburg Area High School Brainbusters team. Okay, everybody, we have our work cut out for us, so let's get to work now with our first 10-point question in today's opening round. Pick up those signaling buttons and use them frequently beginning now. After canceling several appearances, this beloved country icon recently addressed rumors about her health, saying, "I'm not ready to be die yet." Jordan.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton is known for hits like Jolene and 9 to 5. Good for you for 10 points. In 1898, this expansionist doctrine was used to justify both the Spanish-American War and the annexation of Hawaii. Darren.
Manifest Destiny.
Manifest Destiny was this excuse for imperialism. Yes, this village on the Schuylkill River northwest of Philadelphia was the headquarters of the Continental Army from December 1777 to June 1778. Carlisle.
Valley Forge.
Valley Forge is what it was called. Good for you, and that gets Shippensburg on the board for 10 points. In 2010, he published his first children's book, Of Thee I Sing, A Letter to My Daughters. Who is the father of Sasha and Malia? Jordan.
Barack Obama.
He is the one. Yes, it typically consists of an axon and one or more dendrites. Carlisle.
A neuron.
A neuron is the nerve cell for 10 points. The notes of the musical scale are traditionally given as do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If do is C, what note is sol? Eugene.
G.
G is correct. Good for you. If you subtract 7 from 12 to get 5, well, 5 is the difference. The 7 is the subtrahend. What is the 12 called? Oh, back to arithmetic class, and we'll learn it was called the minuend. In 1859, an Australian landowner imported 24 for sport shooting. In the next 6 years, he shot 200,000 and killed less than half. What rapidly producing animal quickly became the scourge of Australia? Ada.
Rabbits.
Ada, sorry about that. Say that again?
Rabbits.
Rabbits is absolutely correct, yes. It was the first permanent European settlement in North America established. Jordan.
Jamestown.
No, sorry. Established in 1565 by the Spanish. What is this Florida township in Carlisle?
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine is the correct answer. And now here comes today's audio question. Players, please buzz in when I ask who's speaking.
These actions will require sacrifice on the part of many of our citizens. More will be required in the future.
Who's speaking? Carlisle.
JFK.
John F. Kennedy, good for you for 10 points. This school of Buddhism examines the attainment of enlightenment through the meditation and self-contemplation. What form of Buddhism is it? Jordan.
Zen.
Zen is correct. In Italian, his name means Joe Green. What is the last name of the Italian composer of the operas Otello, Falstaff, and Aida? First name Giuseppe
Verdi.
Jordan. Verdi is correct. Edmonton and Calgary are the two principal cities in this prairie province of Canada. Which province is it? Ada.
Manitoba.
No, not Manitoba, sorry. Shippensburg, Carlo.
Alberta.
Alberta is the correct answer, yes. This blue 44.5 carat diamond has been the property of the Smithsonian Institute since 1958. Carlisle, get
The
it.
Hope Diamond.
The Hope Diamond, yes. Good anticipation. It was the first major military action of the United Nations and claimed the lives of more than 50,000 U.S. and UN troops. What is this unending war? Yushin.
The Korean War.
The Korean War is correct for 10 points. This city hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896. Carlisle.
Athens.
Athens did. What city is about 200 miles from Olympia? You are correct. An incoming ray of light makes an angle of 30 degrees with a plane mirror. What is the angle of reflection? Jordan.
30 degrees.
No, not 30, sorry. The correct answer is 60 degrees. Together, the two angles total 90 degrees. Their real success began with productions of HMS Pinafore and the Pirates of Penzance. Who were these musical partners? And that's Ada.
Rodgers and Hammerstein.
No, good guess though, sorry. Carlisle.
Simon and Garfunkel.
No, it's Gilbert and Sullivan. When it was completed in 1889, the Eiffel Tower became the tallest structure in the world, surpassing this U.S. landmark. What was it, Darren?
Burj Khalifa.
No, Carlisle.
The Empire State Building.
The Washington Monument. War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. In what, Carlisle?
1984.
1984 by George Orwell. With that correct answer, that sound takes us to the end of our first round. Great job so far by Shippensburg. We are rolling along with today's match, and a short break won't change that, I promise. We're going to get ready for the one-on-one rapid fire and 60-second team lightning round while you watch these messages.
WGAL 8 Brainbusters will return after this. Participants on WGAL 8 Brainbusters each receive this mini notebook and stylus pen, and the top 4 winning teams will share grants totaling $10,000. So good luck, teams. Now back to your host, Rich Rosen.
Well, hello, everybody. Thanks for staying with us. We have a great game. Spring Grove, Shippensburg, 60-100. But it's early on because now it's time for today's one-on-one rapid fire. Each player will step up for a head-to-head challenge. So first, let's meet our first players. Darren from Spring Grove Area High School. You are a senior. Great to have you here. So here's a question applicable, and I think for everybody, all our viewers and audience. What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
I'd like to go to college for chemical engineering and hopefully be able to wrestle while I'm there.
You're thinking big. I say go for it. Yushin, nice to have you here. First time here. You are a sophomore. What about you? What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
I hope to go to college and hopefully I'll not be like kicked out and I'll be a junior. And hopefully I'll have decided what my major is by then.
I think you're in great shape. You have a great mindset for success. Yushin, Darren, I hope you have a great mindset to answer these 3 questions as we put you to one-on-one. This state has the largest delegation in Congress and the largest number of electoral votes. What state is it, Yushin?
California.
It is California for 10 points, yes. Mark Antony's famous speech in Shakespeare's Julius Caesar begins, "Friends, Romans, countrymen." What does he want to borrow? Lend me your... Yushin?
Hearts.
No, sorry. Darren?
Arms.
Lend me your ears is the correct answer. And finally, you can get this vitamin in yellow and orange vegetables like carrots, which contain the plant pigment carotene. Which vitamin is it? Darren.
Vitamin D.
No, it's not D. Sorry. Eugene.
C.
A is the correct answer. Sorry. Okay, we have 60 to 110. Let's now meet our two captains. So first, Jordan, you're a senior. You've been here before. Thanks for coming back. What about you? What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
I hope to have graduated from a 4-year college or university, preferably somewhere warm. Studying political science or international relations.
Oh, good for you. Oh, nice. Nice to hear that. Carlisle, what about you? You are a junior. First time here. You did really well in that first round of play, and it's nice to have you here. What about you? What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
I hope to be attending college at George Washington University in D.C., and hopefully I'll be interning for a politician.
Well, I love the determination, and keep it up. Keep it up, Jordan and Carlisle, as we put you two one-on-one. The Jungle and Native Son are both set in Chicago. What city is the setting for Homer's The Iliad? Carlisle.
Ithaca?
Not Ithaca, no, sorry. Jordan. We stumped you on Troy. Thursday, October 4th, 1582, was followed by Friday, October 15th. What new calendar had just been introduced and is still being used? Carlisle.
The Gregorian calendar.
The Gregorian calendar, yes. And finally, 99% of the oxygen in the atmosphere is the result of a single process. What is this basic biological conversion of carbon dioxide and water to sugars and oxygen? Carlisle.
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. Good for you. You've helped your score, your team well, 60 to 130. Now let's meet our third players in today's competition. First, Ada. Ada, nice to have you here. You are a senior at Spring Grove Area High School. So what about you? What do you hope to accomplish? Quite appropriate to ask a senior, certainly.
So within the next 5 years, hopefully I will have graduated from a 4-year college, hopefully with a degree in either linguistics or international business. And I definitely hope I will have studied abroad by then, hopefully in Germany.
Oh, I hope so. Hope and good luck in that opportunities for you. Good goals. I like it. Selena, senior. Good appropriate question for you. What about you? What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
Well, I hope to graduate from University of Pennsylvania, and I hope to be working towards applying to medical school and getting in.
Wow, sounds like you're setting yourself up for success, and we thank you for going into the medical field. And thank you, Ada and Selena, for staying here as we put our two ladies on the set one-on-one. Victoria is the capital. Vancouver is the largest city. What is this Canadian province? We stumped you on British Columbia. If you've been to the ballet, you may be able to dance through these questions. What is the name of the short, frilly skirt worn by a ballerina? Ada?
Tutu.
Tutu is correct. And finally, the space shuttles are real spaceships. This question is about an imaginary one. What starship was home to the original crew of Star Trek? Ada?
The Enterprise.
The Enterprise is correct. Good for you. You helped your team a lot. 80 to 130. Now, let's pick up the pace and play today's 60-second team lightning round. Okay, Jordan, your team is behind at this point, so you have your work cut out for you, but you can do it by selecting first among these three quizzes. Da, da, da. Lit critters, Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Da, da, da.
It's daunting. It's daffy. It might even be dangerous. For 10 dashing points each, identify these darling people, places, and things whose names all begin with D-A. Jordan, I take your answer as the team's answer. Darren and Ada are ready to help you along. We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock, which will begin after I finish reading the first question. So good luck, and here we go. This river flows through Vienna and Budapest. Danube. It's German, masculine for the.
Das.
Das is correct. As a matter of fact, it's the plural of datum.
Data.
Data is correct. Craig, Radcliffe, and Day-Lewis.
Daniel.
Daniel is correct. He wrote the Inferno, the Purgatory, and the Divine Comedy.
Dante.
Dante is correct. One of Santa's reindeer.
Dasher.
Dasher is correct. This surrealistic artist is most
Dali.
famous for his melting watches.
Dali.
Dali is correct. In German, this bread is badger hound, built to go down badger holes.
Dachshund.
Dachshund is correct. The second king of Judah and Israel.
David.
David is correct. White flakes shed from the scalp, sometimes causing
Dandruff.
Dandruff is correct. The capital of Syria.
Damascus.
Damascus, this former U.S. territory, is now divided into two states, North and South.
Dakota.
Dakota, in the Star Wars universe, the title given to all Dark Lords of the Sith Order.
Darth.
Darth, the fruit of the palm tree, a staple food of the Middle East for thousands of years. It was date. So, but you did not say that in time, so I'm not able to accept it. So 12 correct. 120 points came your way. Good for you. All right, Shippensburg, you've got your work cut out for you. With the 2 remaining quizzes, we have Lit Critters and Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Tom, Dick, and Harry. These questions aren't about any old Tom, Dick, and Harry. For 10 points each, we'd like you to identify them. First Tom, then Dick, then Harry. Carlisle, I take your answer as the team's answer. You, Sheen, and Selena are ready to help you along. 60 seconds on the clock, which will begin after I finish reading the first question. And good luck, and here we go. He won the Academy Awards for Philadelphia and Forrest Gump.
Tom Hanks.
That is correct. He was George W. Bush's vice president.
Dick Cheney.
He's the one. He's Prince William's younger brother.
Harry.
Prince Harry, yes. Former quarterback for the New England Patriots.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Captain Ahab chases the whale for 135 chapters.
Pass.
Moby Dick. This magician's real name was Eric Weiss.
Harry Houdini.
He's the one. Mark Twain wrote 3 books about this adventurous boy.
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer, an impolite nickname for Richard Nixon.
Tricky Dick.
Tricky Dick, yes, he attends the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. He starred in Minority Report, Top Gun, and Mission Impossible.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. He hosted the American Bandstand for 30 years and New Year's Eve from 1972 to 2012.
Pass.
Dick Clark. He was the 33rd President of the United States.
Harry Hoover. Henry Hoover.
Harry S. Truman, sorry. The title character of the Harriet Beecher Stowe's 1852 novel.
Tom.
Uncle Tom, sorry. The movie Screamers, Blade Runner, and Minority Report were based on his stories.
Pass.
Philip K. Dick. Clint Eastwood played this character in Sudden Impact and Magnum Force, and that was Dirty Harry. 9 correct, 90 points came your way. Look at those scores. 200 to 220. That was a great lightning round. Well, great scores. Now it's time now to unveil today's bonus Brainbuster category. Our teams will wager 0 to 25 points depending on their confidence with baseball stats. A pulsating battle is underway here on WGAL 8 Brainbusters between our 2 talented teams. Stay tuned for the crucial bonus Brainbuster and the final frenzy when we jump right back into the action after this short break.
Watch all this season's episodes of WGAL 8 Brainbusters anytime on WGAL.com. Our online home also includes our tournament schedule and a chance to learn more about the show and host Rich Rosen. Scan the QR code with your phone or go to WGAL.com and click on Brainbusters.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show. 200 to 220. What a great game, and we are ready to continue with today's bonus Brainbuster. Our teams locked in their wagers based on their confidence with baseball stats. First time having this category on Brainbusters. Here's News 8's Michael Fuller with today's question. Michael.
Thanks, Rich. Now, here's your bonus Brainbuster. In July of 2025, a New York Yankees slugger smashed the record for the fastest player to hit 350 career home runs, doing it in 192 fewer games than the previous record holder, Mark McGwire. Who is he? Again, in July of 2025, a New York Yankees slugger smashed the record for the fastest player to hit 350 career home runs, doing it in 192 fewer games than the previous record holder, Mark McGwire. Who is he? Good luck with your answer. Now back to Studio B. Rich?
Thanks, Michael. Good luck, teams. We'll give you about 5 seconds. Okay, Jordan, you're ready? All set? Close your pen. All right, Jordan, it's up to you if you can show us your answer. You were getting a spelling test from Darren. And Otani, no, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. But only 10 points. It was a smart wager. So we're going to deduct 10 points from your score. You were eager to write your answer down, Carlisle. What did you come up with? Aaron Judd, you are absolutely correct. The Yankee captain continues to make history. Good for you. And your wager was 20 points? 5 points. Okay, so we're adding, thank you very much. So we're adding 5 points. I didn't see it. So 190 to 225. Who's coming back for round 2? Well, we're going to find out right now because here comes today's final frenzy. This time we got 20-point questions. It's the Canadian province that borders Quebec, Nova Scotia, and the state of Maine. It's the New Jersey town that is the home of Rutgers University. What name do they share? Darren.
Newark.
Not Newark, no. Sorry,
Camden.
Selena.
Camden.
No, sorry, it's New Brunswick. The play Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw features Professor Henry Higgins and the Cockney flower girl Eliza Doolittle. What musical was created based on Pygmalion? And that's Ada.
My Fair Lady.
My Fair Lady is absolutely correct for 20 points. It's M1, the first item in the Messier catalog of celestial objects. What is this nebula in the constellation Taurus? Jordan. Crab Nebula, yes, he was the first U.S. president to be awarded a Nobel Peace Prize after he helped negotiate the, Jordan again.
Barack Obama?
No, sorry, after he helped negotiate the 1905 treaty, which ended the Russo-Japanese War. Who was he? Shippensburg, we stumped you on Theodore Roosevelt. His empire stretched from Gaul to the west, to the Black Sea, to the east. Who was the scourge of God in the mid-5th century? Carlisle.
Attila the Hun.
Attila the Hun was, yes. His most famous essays include The American Scholar and Self-Reliance. Who was this transcendentalist and friend to Henry David Thoreau? Jordan. Ooh, sorry, I think that is incorrect. Shippensburg. Carlisle.
Rousseau.
No, sorry, Ralph Waldo Emerson. In Dostoevsky's novel, they are Ivan, Dmitri, Alexei, and Shmerdikov. Darren.
Crime and Punishment.
No, sorry. Who are these sons of Fyodor Pavlovich? Shippensburg. Carlisle.
The Brothers Karamazov.
You are correct. In 1741, this Danish explorer sighted and landed on the southern coast of Alaska. Carlisle.
Leif Erikson.
No, sorry. An island, a glacier, a sea, and a strait, Spring Grove, are all named in his honor. Who was he? Ada.
Hudson.
Bering is the correct answer. Carl Wilhelm Scheele discovered it, but because he published it first, Joseph Priestley is often credited with the discovery of this gas in 1774. What, Carlisle?
Hydrogen.
No, sorry. What is this ingredient in the air we breathe? Ada.
Nitrogen.
Oxygen is the correct answer. It follows the century-long story of Buendia family and the founding of the town of Mocondo. Jordan.
100 years of solitude.
You are correct. This chemical is produced in the body during the periods of extreme exercise when it is produced faster.
Lactic acid.
Eugene.
Lactic acid.
Lactic acid is correct for 20 points. It is an incredibly dense chunk of ash created in the explosion of a supernova. It generates an enormous magnetic field that in turn sends out powerful radio signals. What kind of star is it? Jordan.
Red Giant.
No, not a red giant, sorry. Shippensburg, Carlisle.
Dwarf.
It's a pulsar. It is the largest incorporated city in the United States by area, larger than Rhode Island and Delaware combined. Jordan.
Los Angeles.
Not Los Angeles, no. What is this Alaskan city 100 miles south of Juneau? Carlisle.
Anchorage.
Sitka is the correct answer. This British author was the first woman to make a gift to Harvard, so they named a college for her, Harvard Sister College. Who was she? Carlisle.
Jane Austen.
I'm sorry, no. Spring Grove? We stumped you on Radcliffe. It's bordered on the east by the Sea of Azov and by the Black Sea to the south and west. What is this Ukrainian peninsula? Jordan.
Crimea.
Crimea is correct. Othello is the title character of Shakespeare's play, but this character in the play has more lines. Who is the villain in Othello? Eugene.
Igor.
Nope. Sorry. We stumped you on Iago. In the year 378, a stranger named Fire is born, arrived in Huaca in present-day Guatemala. What great empire dates from his appearance? Carlisle.
The Aztecs.
Nope, sorry. Jordan.
Mayan.
Mayan is correct. T.S. Eliot won the 1948 Nobel Prize for Literature for works like The Wasteland and The Four Quartets. What do the initials T.S. stand for? Ada.
Thomas Stevens.
Nope, sorry. Thomas Stearns. It's the official language of Botswana, Gambia, Ghana, Kenya, Liberia, Madagascar. Carlisle.
English.
English is correct. First launched in 1797. It has been rebuilt several times and is now on exhibit in Boston Harbor. What is this historic ship? Ada.
USS Constitution.
You are correct. It is the history of the Holocaust told in the form of a comic strip with Nazis as cats and Jews. Carlo.
Mouse.
Mouse is correct. Clover, peas, alfalfa, and peanuts are all members of this family of flowering plants. What are these nitrogen-rich plants called?
Legumes. Legumes.
Legumes is correct. In early 1990, the Tokyo stock market began a collapse that wiped out half of the value of the stock index. What is the Tokyo counterpart to the Dow Jones? Carlisle.
No, it's
Spring Grove. We stumped you on the Nikkei. What a game. Congratulations to Shippensburg. They are going to be returning for round 2. But please stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages with some final words. And there it is, everyone, the end of a game well fought. Congratulations to Shippensburg. They demonstrated exceptional prowess and will return for round 2. Our deepest thanks and gratitude to Spring Grove for their participation, and we give them, of course, a fond farewell. I know we will see you here for the next season of Brainbusters. I hope to see you next time when we're going to be having another riveting session of WGA-LA Brainbusters with Boiling Springs and Southwestern. Always remember, knowledge is the game you always win. So long, everyone.